son of a bitch and fucking probably in, I don't know what that is there, B, probably B1. Hey guys, how's she going today? Well, I gotta go into town here to get some parts, so seeing as how the apocalypse is happening, I'm fucking there. I'm gonna wear this into the co-op and see what they have to say about the situation. So I guess I'll be nice and safe here. I'll be protected with my respirator, so we'll go pick up some parts here, and we'll talk to you in a little bit. You know, I just thought, hopefully they don't think I'm coming to rob the fucking place or something. Oh, fuck. Alrighty, let's go in. Good news. I need a street elbow.
What's with the camera?
Well, you can't be too safe these days.
Yeah, what's with the camera?
Well, just documenting it. Well, there. Now that Buddy at the co-op thinks I've lost my fucking mind, I think that's mission accomplished, so. Brother. I was half thinking about making this a whole video, but I think this will just be a added bonus to what's gonna go on here for the rest of the video here, I think. So I guess I'm gonna go home and continue working on the fuel system for the old car, but that's not gonna be for this video. I think the next part of this video is going to be dumping Antoine's wheat and loading up some of my wheat to turn in the bin and make sure it's all hunky-dory. So anyway, talk to you when we get home and start doing some other shit, I guess. Oh, baby! Oh, Nelly. Slow her down, old girl. So, what do you think the moisture is after like 3 days of heat blowing on it? It was 18 when it went in the bin. Nine. So I won't have to worry about drying my other bin, I don't think. We'll test like that all the way through. Make sure it's dry like that through the whole thing, not just the first stuff. Works good, the old bitch, for drying apparently, as long as that's not just through the middle of it. But fuck, if the middle stuff's dried down to 8 and there's 400 bushels like that, the rest of it will work out as dry too then. So, our plan here is, if this is actually There's a pile coming there, but he'll get it. I want to go test this and make sure it's dry all the way through. But if that bin is good and dry, we're going to transfer it to one of those 1950s. And then Antoine's got wheat in there that's tough yet. So we're going to move that to that bin. And then be able to dry his too. So, because he's only got one bin that's tough. So, we're going to keep pulling samples here and testing it, and we'll see how she works out. All right, that one was 15.3 moisture at 21 degrees. 14.5 is what's dry. So I'm gonna keep catching samples. I gotta take that one and test it, but I'm gonna do another bucket here while we finish the truck off, and I'll see what the moisture is, and if it's all around that 15.3 yet, I'm gonna leave it in the truck, and I'm gonna fire up the heat again and run it for a day, and then we'll load up the Freightliner again and see what it's at, and then that way if we got a bunch again dried down to that, you know, 9% moisture, well, it takes a fair little bit of tough to bring up your average again to what is actually tough. So you can see how the auger's kind of shaking a little bit. That's a sign it's tough. But that's all right, we got time to dry it. So it does dry fairly fast. It dries a lot faster too once the bin itself isn't right full. The wind can get through it a lot better. So I'm not going to put this truck back in it. Ah, dear. Then that way there's not so much sitting on top. So that's the plan as it stands for now. So I keep filling up my buckets, and I'll talk to you when we go test it here. Okay, so it done pretty good, our low budget drying system actually. The second pail there, or whatever, the one that was on the ground, or third pail I guess, was 16.3, and then the last pail was 17 right at the very end. That's the very top, which makes sense that it's getting tougher as you get to the top because the moisture is rising out of the bin, right? So this stuff will be really dry, and then the moisture from it will be working its way up. So we're gonna run the heat on it again tomorrow. It's supposed to be real nice out. Give the deer something to eat, and then after that, after a day of that again, we'll pull a couple 100 bushels out again and just kind of piddle with it like that for a few days till it's dry. This is a lot cheaper and quicker and easier than dealing with setting up the actual dryer like Straight Pipe had set up. So we do have one, but it's such a pain in the ass to set up and get a tank hauled out here and blah 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 blah. So there's no real rush here, so when it's dry, we'll be good. So anyway, hour. I guess we'll talk to you again here maybe tomorrow, I guess. Well, it's the next day now. As you can see, it doesn't look near as nice out, and that's because it's not. Been trying to snow on and off and shit here, so haven't ran the heater today, just because I don't need to be trying to compensate for how cold it is, plus all the fucking snow that'll be trying to suck in there and everything else. So try not to slip on the damned ice. Just gonna shut the lid on the bin here, and I needed to wind the old Vidya up here anyways, but buddy there, Tyson, the northern farmer, he is almost at 30,000 subs. So if you guys aren't subbed to him yet, make sure you head on over to his channel and do that and help him get up there, because I think he'll be, my limited amount of research I've done, he should be one of the bigger Canadian YouTube channels there. So it'll be alright for have someone up here who can compete against the millennial farmer. So anyway, I guess that's what's going on today. So I'm gonna go back in the shop and keep working on the car, I guess. And yeah, I guess hopefully you liked the video. So thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment. We'll talk to you later.